As a real estate agent that moved to Petoskey in 2011, there are a lot of things that people don't tell you before you move to Petoskey, and today I'm going to go over a few of those. Hi, my name is Geno D'Angelo. I'm a local Northern Michigan real estate agent specializing in helping you relocate to Petoskey. When you're moving to Petoskey, a lot of people will tell you to get ready for the snow, but most of them don't tell you just how much snow we get and just how harsh the winters can be. Petoskey is beautiful in the wintertime, but it experiences the full force of Northern Michigan winter. One thing to take into consideration is how bad the roads get when we have a heavy snowfall or when the temperatures get low and the roads are covered in ice. These two things mixed together will make your commute to school or work much more challenging than you're used to in the wintertime. While the winter is beautiful, you're going to want to make sure you're prepared by having shovels, salt, and other equipment to clean your sidewalks and driveway. That way you can get in and out of your house during the harsh winter months. Another thing to take into consideration is making sure your house is winterized. You're going to want to make sure your house is as efficient as possible with adequate insulation. That way you don't have to worry about things like frozen pipes when you're out of town for the weekend or high utility costs during those winter months. Sometimes by spending a little bit extra to make sure your house is ready for winter, you will save incrementally over the course of winter in utility bills. While Petoskey has a great downtown, it does have a fair amount of rural homes. A lot of those rural homes do not have natural gas and rely on propane heat to heat the house in the wintertime. If your house has propane, you're going to want to make sure you're on a regular fill-up schedule with the propane provider. That way you don't run out of propane in the dead of winter. Another thing in terms of propane is think about it from a budget standpoint. Instead of having a $200 a month heating bill, you're going to have to pay for your heat up front, which can be $800 to $1,000 at a time. Now that I've scared you with wintertime, let's talk about the summer, which, let's face it, is probably the reason you're moving to Petoskey to begin with. I wish I could tell you that once we get past winter, everything is roses and sunshine and you have nothing else to worry about the rest of the year. But summer here in Petoskey does come with its own list of challenges. First and foremost, the tourist influx. Petoskey triples or maybe even quadruples in population during the summertime, which puts a lot of strain on the roads and infrastructure of our small town. While it's busy during the week in the summer, it goes to a whole other level on the weekends when not only do you have the local tourists, but you have other tourists from surrounding areas who make a day trip into Petoskey to check out the downtown. Now, depending on which locals you talk to, some hate how many tourists are here in the summer, some love it. I personally love it because I think it brings a lot of energy to the area, and let's face it, it's great to live in an area where other people vacation. Now, something we don't talk about enough is the job market in Petoskey. While there are some jobs here, and every year there is more and more industry that comes to the area, right now there are not a lot of jobs that support the cost of a home in Petoskey, which is really unfortunate. We are finding a lot of people that move here either work remotely or are retired. And if that's you, Petoskey is a great place to work remotely or retire. It seems like every year we get a couple of more amenities similar to bigger cities. In fact, we currently have Uber drivers or even DoorDash, which is new to the area over the last couple of years. It's a lot of people's dreams to come to Northern Michigan and live on the water. Now, while Petoskey has some great waterfront living, it comes at an extreme price. A lot of people are used to the days when you could buy a house on the water in or around Petoskey for $500,000 or maybe $1 million. In the last couple of years, the entry level to live on either Walloon or Bay Harbor on the water is about $2 million. So you're gonna wanna make sure you have a fairly large budget if that's what you choose to do when you come to Petoskey. So while living on the water or living with views of the water is the pinnacle of living in Northern Michigan, again, it does come with a hefty price tag. As I mentioned before, while Petoskey is getting more and more amenities that you would find in bigger cities, we're still a little bit behind some of the larger areas you may be coming from. A lot of people complain that we don't have a Costco, a Chick-fil-A, or a shopping mall in this city. However, we did get a Starbucks a couple of years ago, which was a welcome addition to our community. And while we don't have a ton of big box stores, every community does have a great farmers market on different days of the week, which I believe make up for it. Now, if you like an active lifestyle, you're going to want to adopt one of the many outdoor activities that Petoskey has to offer. In the summer, you have biking, running, hiking, and of course, the great waterways. In the winter, you have skiing, snowmobiling, ice fishing, and many more activities. So again, if you like an active lifestyle, you better want to be outdoors in Northern Michigan because there's not a lot of indoor activities to choose from. If after watching this video, you would like to learn more about what it would look like to relocate to Petoskey or anywhere else in northern Michigan, please call me directly at 231-487-6141. And please like and subscribe to my channel if you'd like to see more videos like this weekly.